And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Bushnell Prairie City High School. Well, things going a little different here tonight. We're on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, and the pregame show brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. We're a couple minutes away from starting the first game of the night. It is a JV contest per usual between the BPC Spartans and the West Prairie Cyclones. The second game tonight is a little different. It's another JV contest. It'll be the West Prairie girls against the BPC girls as the Spartans take on the Cyclones in both JV contests tonight. Tomorrow night, it will be varsity basketball with the West Prairie Cyclones and BPC boys playing in the first game. Then they'll have the extended in-between games portion where we'll do all the senior night activities for band, cheerleading, boys basketball, and girls basketball for BPC. Then we'll have the girls basketball game between the Cyclones and the Spartans after that. So a little different scenario how things are going here this first part of this week. Cyclones boys have a lot of basketball. They'll actually play on here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH tomorrow night for varsity, and of course JV tonight. And then on Wednesday and on Friday. Wednesday's a makeup game as they host Southeastern, the Southeastern Suns, on a game that was snowed out last week. So we will have that on Wednesday night. So TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is busy this week with games on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday of the week. We were going to do a junior high 7th grade regional this coming weekend, but just now found out we're not going to be able to do that, and the reason being is, go figure, COVID. So we're not going to have enough staff to do those games this weekend. We were short-staffed as it was. It was getting fit in and squeezed in, but unfortunately we are not able to do that now. So we do apologize for that. We'll still see if we can figure out how to get the fresh soft game on, or the 8th grade regional on. It'll also be at West Prairie as well, but just circumstances out of our control. We thought for a little bit we were only going to have one official, but we do have two now, so we're good to go. Devin Raleigh is a fantastic official, even though I give him a hard time. He works his tail off doing it, but I don't know how much fun he'd have had being the only official. I give him a hard enough time when he's 1 or 3. He actually came up the stairs the other night with the other 2 officials, and they came up first, and I asked them if I could trip the 3rd official, and they both said, sure, go ahead. So that tells you everybody likes to give Devin a hard time, but he's a good kid. Does a lot of officiating. I need some young guys involved in this. Hopefully more of them will get involved. And BPC gets the tip. It is Lane Huffman with it. Goes left side to Caden Palm. That's Perelku with it now. Kramer up to Palm for 3, top of the key. It's good. Caden Palm gets the Spartans on the scoreboard first with a 3. They go into a little full court man pressure. 3 on the way. That was by Xavier Hilton. It's a long, rebounded to Dalton Huffman. Perelku is going to drive down now. Loses it a couple times. Tipped out of bounds, and it'll be possession to BPC. It went off of Cole Cordell. It'll stay possession of BPC. Huffman's going to go to Huffman. Perelku back to Dalton Huffman now, and his jumper's good. Dalton Huffman gets his first 2 of the night. And it's 5-0, BPC with the lead. And I don't have a number 10 on my roster, folks, so if somebody listening can find out who number 10 is. Perelku with the steal, and it is good on the layup. Back the other way it goes. Mason Moore gets the layup to fall. Well, they said it was number 12, Xavier Hilton. I thought it was 21. I'm going to leave it with 21. Dalton Huffman again on the inside. Prairie gets the assist. .608 remaining here in the first quarter. It's 9-2. BPC with the lead. So again, my roster that I just picked up before the game doesn't have number 10 on it. So I'm not sure who number 10 is. I need him to score or get a foul so I can hear his name. So that's Cole Cordell with it now. He backs it out, picked up by the other 11 on the other team. That's Lane Huffman. And he's going to be fouled. Nate Kramer, I believe. We'll wait and see. It is on Nate Kramer. It'll be his first, team's first. Number 10 with it, traveling. So it'll be BPC basketball. They'll bring it up the floor now. As usual, let us know who you're cheering for, where you're watching from. We'd love to see that in our live chat. Palm for three, left corner. It's off, no good. Rebound down low by Mason Moore. And it's going to go out of bounds, a bad pass. Andrew Hunt, Cole Cordell, Mason Moore, Xavier Hilton, and number 10 on the floor for the who is it? Heaton Whistlet. Heaton Whistlet is number 10, I'm being told. Didn't have him on my list at all. Caden Palm hits another three. He's got two. Heaton Whistlet. Xavier Hilton. Is Xavier Hilton 21 or 12? Huh? Well, I have Mason Moore as 21 on my sheet. Apparently Xavier Hilton is 21, folks. We're going to change it to that, and we'll see if I'm right or wrong. It's great to have a roster when the roster's not right. Goes out of bounds, possession to BPC. Thank you very much, Lindsay. Keaton Whistlet. Timeout on the floor, charge to BPC. It's a 30-second timeout. I'm going to try and connect things. Lindsay, if you can tell me, is 21 Xavier Hilton or Mason Moore? If you could tell me that. So as I said, a 30-second timeout on the floor. It's charged to BPC. Ben Wren checks into the Cyclones lineup. Inbounded, it goes across to Cordell. Up top to Andrew Hunt. Now to Wren, who loses it momentarily, tracks it down. He's picked up by Palm. His pass knocked away. Lane Huffman had Palm wide open, didn't get it to him, instead gave it to Kramer, and Kramer had to throw it away. He should have outletted that a lot sooner to Palm, and he would have had an easy layup had he looked up a little bit earlier. 12-4 is the score. Down court pass, stolen away by Nate Kramer, gives it Prairie. Goes back the other way. Would imagine we'll have mask timeouts. Dalton Huffman, give and go from Prairie, and Prairie gets the backdoor or reverse layup to fall. Prairie gets his fourth point. Full timeout on the floor, charged to West Prairie. Will be extended into the media timeout. It's actually going to probably be changed to a 30. And it will be a media timeout, so we'll take a break as well and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
And welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. Mason Moore is number 21, as you can see in our live chat and being told. Number 12 is Xavier Hilton, and number 10 is Keaton Wislett. And Wislett's pass is stolen away by Palm. It'll go back the other way with 3:33 remaining. Pull-up jumper, left elbow, good for Caden Palm. Now the pass from Hunt, stolen away, picked up by Kramer, and Perelko will take it back the other way for BPC. 3:13 remaining in the first quarter. Another give and go, and given back, and Dalton Huffman is going to get a bucket to fall. Give him 6. Hunt's going to be blocked by Palm, out of bounds. And checking in for BPC, number 15, Gavin Pimble, and number 44, Tanner Pierce. Wislett, left side 3 is good. Keaton Wislett gets the three-pointer. And with 2:43 to go, it's 18-7. BPC with a 10-point lead. Lane Huffman with the runner, off no good. Dalton Huffman with the rebound to put back, it's no good. Rebound by Ben Wren, and then a foul is going to be called on Dalton Huffman, I do believe. It is on Dalton Huffman. Be team second, his first. Checking in for BPC, going to be number 31, Carson Christensen. He'll replace Dalton Huffman. Perelko is going to get called for the block for BPC. That'll be team foul number 3. Foul number 1 on Osmond Perelko. 2:22 to go here in the first quarter. 18-7 is the score. Will man press again. Mason Moore is going to get it out to Wislett. Wislett goes down to Wren. His turnaround jumper off no good. Rebound to Perelko for BPC. It goes back the other way. 2:10 remaining in the first quarter. He's going to do the running one-hander. He gets his own rebound after it was tipped around, puts it back up, stripped away. Now Tanner Pierce is going to track it down for the Spartans, and they'll set up the offense with 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Now a foul, the first of the game, going to be called on the Cyclones. It might be on Wislett. We'll wait and see. Nope, it's going to be on number 11, Cole Cordell. His first, team's first. Checking in, number 12, Xavier Hilton. And that's going to be kicked out of bounds by Mason Moore. Varsity teams for both boys and girls for BPC are down there in the student section. Tanner Pierce has it knocked away by Wislet out of bounds. Possession back to BPC. 1:51 remaining. Caden Palm getting ready to check back in for the Spartans. He'll replace Lane Huffman. Perelku, 1:48 remaining. Pierce now is going to try and drive. Pull up. Off, no good. Xavier Hilton pushes it down the sideline. Bounces it into Wren. Wren out to Wislet. Wislet's going to put up another three. It's long. Bounces around and falls off. Wren with the rebound and the putback. It's off, no good. Caden Palm gets the rebound for BPC. 1:23 remaining in the first quarter. And Perelku brings it down the floor now. He's going to go right side to Palm. Palm now goes to Pimble. Gavin Pimble to Palm. Palm for three. He's fouled. It's short, but he'll get 3 free throws for the Spartans. Second team foul. Fouls on number 10, Keaton Wislet, his first, team second. 3 free throws coming for Caden Palm for the Spartans. First one's off the front of the rim, no good. 1:09 remaining here in the first quarter. BPC with an 18-7 lead. 2 more free throws coming for Caden Palm. Second one, is off the back of the rim, no good as well. Checking in for BPC, going to be number 34, Connor Upton. He'll replace Osmond Perelku. Third one, off, no good as well. Missed all 3 of them. Wislet with it. He's going to look to drive on Upton. Now he dumps it down low, looking for Mason Moore, but there to knock it away is Christensen. He'll pick it up, give it to Tanner Pierce. He'll bring it up the floor for BPC. Pimble for 3 right side, banks it in. He goes to the bank, and the bank is open for Gavin Pimble. And it's 21-7. 43 seconds remaining. Now driving down the floor is Cordell. He'll get the bucket to fall. He'll get his first 2 of the night. Upton with it, gives it to Pimble, who has it knocked away, and it's picked up off the floor by Xavier Hilton. He'll push it back the other way for West Prairie. And he's going to get called for a charge. His first, team's third. And he got up in the air and really didn't have anything to do and just kind of dumped into the Spartan defender. 22.8 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Upton's going to walk it up the floor. Probably look for one shot here, will the Spartans, with a 21-19 or 21-9 lead. Gavin Pimble with it. He falls, and they're going to call him for a travel. And the sub's going to check in for Gavin Pimble. It's going to be Lane Huffman in for the Cyclones, number 35, Andrew Hunt. 8.9 seconds remaining after the turnover. Hilton. It's going to be thrown away. And it's going to be a look at a 3. It's off the rim, no good for Caden Palm. And that's going to end quarter number 1. We'll take a break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, in just a minute or so.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
I like to make time for my patients. I don't ever want anyone to feel rushed. I'm happy to sit and talk for as long as they need. And sometimes that puts me behind in my schedule, but I think it's worth it. People know if they need me that I'll be there.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. 21-9 is the score. We start the second quarter with 3 fouls apiece, and the Cyclones didn't have a foul until about the final minute of that quarter. The only bad thing that happened for BPC was Caden Palm going 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Other than that, The Spartans were dominant in quarter number 1. .21 points. 3 on the way by Cordell is off the rim, no good. Rebound to Xavier Hilton. He'll put it back up. Blocked by Dalton Huffman. Rebounded by, or taken away by Lane Huffman. It's going to be Tanner Pierce with it. He gives it to Connor Upton. His runner is off, no good. Dalton Huffman with the rebound. It's stripped away on the way up. It's on the floor. Lane Huffman comes up with it. Going to get it out to Christensen. He'll look into Dalton Huffman. Huffman back out to Christensen. He'll put up the 3. It's wide left. The rebound to Hunt, and it'll go back the other way. And then a foul's going to be called on Lane Huffman. It'll be his first, team's 4th. Ethan McKim checking in for BPC, replacing Carson Christensen. Cordell with it now on the dribble. Pull up 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Lane Huffman will track it down. He's got Connor Upton trailing. He'll go to the rim, though, and he'll be fouled by Cordell. It'll be the second on Cordell. Team's 4th. He's the first player in the game with 2 fouls. 7:07 to go in the second quarter. 2 free throws coming for Lane Huffman. As I said, the only thing that didn't go well for BPC in the first quarter was free throw shooting. Caden Palm missed 3 and make it 4 in a row for the team as Lane Huffman missed that one. Nate Kramer replacing Tanner Pierce. Coming back into the ball game is Nate Kramer. He is one of the starters. So 3 starters on the floor for the Spartans, and Huffman, Kramer, and the other Huffman, that's Dalton and Lane, and then 2 subs, Connor Upton and Ethan McKim on the floor to fill out the top 5, and that one's off no good as well. Spartans are 0 for 5 from the free throw line. Andrew Hunt, Clayton Hunt, Cameron Kramer, Cordell, and Hilton on the floor for the Cyclones. And let pass right to Dalton Huffman from Nate Kramer, and the first 2 points of the second quarter go to Dalton Huffman. Lane Huffman's going to pick up his second. Perelku is going to replace Huffman. BPC up to 5 team fouls now. Cordell with it. Picked up by Perelku. Loses the dribble. Perelku is going to pick it up off the floor. He's got McKim ahead. He bounces it across and a little too hard as McKim couldn't handle it. Keaton Whistler checking in, and Tanner Kleindance checking in for BPC. Once again, full court pressure by BPC. And Cam Kramer throwing it away as Hunt couldn't come up with it. Kramer with it for BPC. Kleindance now, left side. Perelku up top of the key, drives, dumps it down to Dalton Huffman. His shot's off, no good. Might have been partially blocked, and he might have been partially fouled, but wasn't fully fouled, so there was no foul call. 6:10 to go in this first half. Now Dalton Huffman with the steal. He's going to try and beat everybody down the floor. He's going to pull up. Floater is good. Gets his 4th point of the quarter, give him 10 in the game. 5:56 to go. BPC has opened a 25-9 lead. Now Perelku nearly had a steal, but Keaton Wislett comes and takes it away. Wislett's going to drive, dump it off. And now Kramer is going to get called for a foul as he reached in on Clayton Hunt. It is Kramer, his second. Cyclones will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Mason Moore checking in for the Cyclones. He'll replace number 12, Xavier Hilton. Wislid to Moore, who had to go through his legs, and then he double dribbled because he picked it up and dropped it and picked it up again. So it'll be possession to BPC with 5:40 remaining. Peroku, pull-up jumper just inside the three-point line is good. Give him 6 points on the night. BPC trying to push it to a 20-point advantage here. And that ball's tipped away, but it goes right to Clayton Hunt. Now Wislid on a pass from Mason, back to Mason Moore. And a travel is going to be called on Mason Moore. It'll be BPC basketball with 5:08 remaining. Kramer with it. McKim. Either McKim looked down to Dalton Huffman, had it taken away. Be Andrew Hunt pull up from about 16 feet. His jumper is off, no good. Tipped around, tipped around, tipped around. Finally, it goes to Cam Kramer. Kramer's going to be on the dribble now. He's going to cross over in front of Tanner Kleindentz, and Kleindentz is going to get called for the foul. Be Tanner's first, team's seventh. That'll be free throws, one in bonus for Cameron Kramer. No points yet here in the second quarter for the Cyclones. BPC's offense has slowed down immensely as well. They've got only 6 to this point. As we near the halfway point. First free throw is off, no good. Clayton Hunt with the rebound. It's off, no good. Nate Kramer comes down with it for BPC. He goes to Peroku. 4:30 remaining in the first half. Tanner Kleindentz with it. Looking for somewhere to go. Gives it to Peroku on the baseline. Pull up. 15-foot jumper off. No good. Dalton Huffman had it in his hand but couldn't hold on to it. Out of bounds. Caden Palm checking back in. He's going to replace Ethan McKim. Inbound to Mason Moore. Picked up by Tanner Kleindentz. 4:12 to go. And now Cameron Kramer had to duck out of the way to keep from getting hit in the head, but he did track the pass down. Down to Mason Moore. Turnaround jumper off, no good. Dalton Huffman's going to push it back the other way. A little hip check by Keaton Wislid. Tanner Kleindentz with the rebound to put back. No. Gets it again. And finally is going to get fouled. He got fouled about 6 times down there. They're trying to let him play, but Clayton Hunt picks up the foul, his first, team's 5th. Tanner Kleindentz will be shooting 2 free throws, but we'll take a break for the media timeout first. This game being brought to you by King Family Chiropractic with locations in Bushnell and Macomb. They support Bushnell, Prairie City, and West Prairie Athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-MY-DC. That's 309-837-6932. They also perform DOT and CDL physicals for just $85. And at Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell, for over 100 years, Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell has been serving the local community's needs for personal and business banking as well as home and agricultural lending. Stop by the main branch at 44 East Main Street or the drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. F&M is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender. And Webb Family Farms. Webb Family Farms has been growing corn, soybeans, and Spartans for 5 generations. Nathan, Lisa, Jamie, Cyrus, Terry, and Linda wish all BPC athletes good luck this season. And also M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one, stop and see the fine folks at 481 West Main Street or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web at www.mbfurnitureinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. And Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking, they can take your product down the road at near or far and also offer top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. The second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support BPC Athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41 south of Prairie City or call them at 309-775-3333. So as we said, 2 free throws coming for Tanner Kleindenz. BPC 0 for 5 from the free throw line to this point in the contest. Tanner Kleindenz is going to try to break that streak here, and he does. He gets his first point of the night and takes the lid off the free throw shooting basket for BPC. 3:49 left here in the first half. He hits them both. It's going to be Hilton taking it up the far side for the Cyclones. Nope, that wasn't Hilton. It was Kramer, excuse me. Clayton Hunt gives it to Wislett, and Wislett's going to get called for the travel, and it'll be possession back to BPC. They lead by 20, 29-9. The Cyclones have yet to score here in the second quarter. Osmond Perelku with it for BPC, 3:33 remaining. In the first half, he looked down low to Kramer. Kramer's going to put the shot up, off, no good. Rebound tipped around, and it's going to go to Perelku, who got it and just drove right straight to the basket. Give him 8 points on the night. 31-9 is the score, 3:15 remaining. Kramer has his pass stolen away. Caden Palm now is going to do the finger roll. I think he wanted to try to dunk it, but then thought better of it at the last second. Give him 10 points on the night. It's 33-9. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Mason Moore gives it to Ben Wren. Ben Wren on the dribble. Lost it, but went right to Andrew Hunt. Now it goes to Mason Moore. Out top to Keaton Wislett for 3. Banks it off. No good. Rebound to Tanner Kleindenz. He gets it out to Perelku. Dalton Huffman beats everybody down the floor, and he not real sure what he tried to do. Not sure if that was – it looked like he tried to dunk on a 9-foot rim is what it looked like. But I'm not real sure if that's what he was trying to do or not. He might have just lost it. I'm gonna say that he just lost it on the way up. Yeah. Kenny Suter's running the camera for me tonight. Just said that needed one of those springboards like the mascots have. Clayton Hunt checking in and Cordell checking in for the Cyclones. 2:12 left in the first half, and a line change coming for BPC as well. Cordell now gets it to Wislett. Wislett on the dribble as Perelku tried to get another steal. Wren with it now. Left side Cordell for 3. It's off, no good. Rebound to Perelku, but a foul's going to be called on number 32, Clayton Hunt. It'll be his second.
Cyclones foul, 32, Clayton Hunt. His second, team 6, into the Spartans. Lane Huffman.
Spartans will be in the bonus the rest of the way as well now. So Connor Upton, Lane Huffman, Gavin Pimble, good to see him back after twisting an ankle there. Carson Christensen and Tanner Pierce all checking in for BPC with the line change. 33-9 is the score. Connor Upton with it. He's going to give it to Pimble. 1:44 remaining. Lane Huffman now looking down to Tanner Pierce. Gets it down there. It's tipped out by Clayton Hunt, but Pierce tracked it back down. Upton has it knocked away temporarily, but it goes to Gavin Pimble, who gives it to Lane Huffman with 1:30 remaining. And now a double dribble is going to be called on Lane Huffman. Cordell's going to bring it up for the Cyclones. He's going to give it to Wislett. Wislett now looks down to a cutting Mason Moore. His runner's off, no good. Lane Huffman with the rebound. He'll take it back the other way with 1:09 remaining in the first half. John Martin. Ball thrown away. Welcome to the broadcast. Watching from Norwalk, Iowa. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining here in the first half. Cordell's going to drive. Runner and floater kind of is off, no good. It did get the rim, but Lane Huffman's going to take it back the other way with 48 seconds remaining. Gavin Pimble picked up by Ben Wren. Now it's going to go back to Lane Huffman. Huffman's pass telegraphs, taken away by Mason Moore. His layup is off, no good. Can't tell who's down there with it. It was Clayton Hunt coming up with it. And a foul's going to be called on BPC. It'll be 2 shots. Fouls on number 15, Gavin Pimble, his first, team 8th. Clayton Hunt trying to give his team their first points of the second quarter. First free throws off, no good. Andrew Hunt checking in now for the Cyclones. 32.4 seconds left here in the second quarter. Second free throw is good. So that's the first point of the quarter for the Cyclones. They trail 33-10. Connor Upton about got hit in the chops by that bullet pass by Lane Huffman. Lane Huffman's runner's off, no good. Connor Upton comes down with it. He tries to get it over to Carson Christensen. Stolen away by Mason Moore. Mason Moore pulls up. It's blocked from behind, gets his own rebound. And now a jump ball or a travel or something has to be called there. Jump ball, possession of BPC. Connor Upton looking for 3 to end the quarter. It's long. Gavin Pimble gets the rebound. He puts it up. It's off, no good. It's going to be tipped by Clayton Hunt. And that'll be the end of the first half of play. Score 33-10 in favor of BPC. We'll take a break and be back in a couple minutes here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Some farmers I know swear by a name, say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver, Time Maximizer, Game Changer. I like those names.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True convection cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True convection cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit, and all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
We love here in our clinic having kids come in and feel welcome and at home. To have kids who are excited to come in and see us, who we can make the doctor's office be less scary for them. That's what really makes every day worthwhile.
The thing I enjoy most is that we take care of a wide variety of people in our community. I see infants through teenagers and mothers and fathers, and I really enjoy that.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
Well, we were camping, and then I got a phone call from my neighbor and said that we got hit by a storm. He said, "You better come home because there's no roof." He said, "I look up and see the sky." They didn't know what you were going to do, where you're going to go, but Country Financial took care of us.
We anticipate something that we hope never happens, but when it happens, we are there to make good on our promise.
And welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School as we are at the halfway point of this JV contest between the BPC boys and West Prairie Cyclones. Both teams took one timeout in the first half. We will be getting ready for the third quarter. As we move forward, let's look at some stats from the first half of play. For the Cyclones, the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, they are led with 4 points by Mason Moore, 3 points by Keaton Whistlet, 2 points by Cole Cordell, 1 point by Clayton Hunt. Hunt was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Cam Kramer missed the front end of a 1-and-1. He's 0 for 1 from the free throw line. The Cyclones are 1 for 3 from the charity stripe. For the Spartans, 10 points for Caden Palm on the strength of 2 threes in the first quarter. Dalton Huffman has 10 points as well, 8 points for Osmond Perelku, 3 points for Gavin Pimble, and 2 points for Tanner Kleindenst. The Spartans are just 2 of 7 from the free throw line. They were 0 for 5 before Tanner Kleindenst hit 2 free throws late in the second quarter. They finished just 2 of 7 from the stripe. Didn't need the free throw shooting, obviously, but Caden Palm, who was lights out in the first quarter from behind the arc and even from the left elbow, missed 3 straight free throws. Very uncharacteristic for the youngster from BPC. So we're about 4 minutes and 12 seconds before the start of the second half of play. I do want to tell you this game being brought to you by McDonough District Hospital, athletic trainers, and the MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell and Macomb. They provide the best help to Spartan and Cyclone student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. MDH, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. And also being brought to you by McDonough Telephone Cooperative. Westbury Game Stream is made possible by McDonough Telephone's fiber internet. McDonough Telephone offers lightning fast and reliable fiber internet, video, phone, and camera systems to the McDonough County area. Call 309-776-3211 to check out your availability. And Good Hope Gardens, located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope, just east of the North Elementary School, open April through October for all of your fresh produce needs. Be sure to follow their Facebook page. Grover and Mary Jo DeCounter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. And Country Financial agent Brett Powell Your farm is your legacy. As leading farm insurer, Country Financial is here to help protect it. Call Brett Powell, your local Country rep, at 309-652-3889 for a free quote today. And Yetter Farm Equipment, with facilities in Colchester and Macomb, Illinois, is an agricultural equipment manufacturer that has been in business since 1930 and is currently hiring. Start a new career with excellent benefits and starting hourly wages of $18 to $24 per hour. For more information, call 309-776-4111 or visit them online at www.yetterco.com/careers. Michael Kindhart, there is not a varsity game tonight. The West Prairie girls and boys are playing JV basketball tonight. They will play varsity games here at Bushnell Prairie City tomorrow night. So again, it's only JV tonight. The JV girls game will follow this boys game. The girls game will play 6-minute quarters. BPC has only 6 players, and they've opted at all their home games to play 6-minute quarters the rest of the year. So that's what will happen tonight. I do want to remind you that we'll be back here tomorrow night. We will have the boys game first at 6 o'clock, and then after the boys game, between the girls and boys varsity games, they will have senior night for boys basketball, girls basketball, BPC band, and BPC cheerleading. And I think that might be it. I think that's all they'll have senior night for. So the pep band will have their senior night and all that stuff. Ben Wren is over shaking hands with all the varsity players from the BPC Spartans. As we get ready to go here with the second half. Cyclones taking a little more time in the huddle. Will be the starters on the floor: Xavier Hilton, Cole Cordell, Keaton Wislett, Andrew Hunt, and Mason Moore for the Cyclones. Lane Huffman, Caden Palm, Nate Kramer, Osmond Perelku, and Dalton Huffman on the floor for BPC. Caden Palm with a steal. He's going to cross over. He gets his shot blocked. Might have got his shot fouled, but he didn't get the foul call. So it will be down to the other end very quickly as the shot was no good. Osmond Perelku with it. He gives it to Lane Hunt right side, or Lane Huffman right side. Nate Kramer guarded by Andrew Hunt. Caden Palm gives it to Osmond Perelku. He's going to drive middle of the lane. Gets the cut to the basket, and he gets his first 2 of the second half. Osmond Perelku gets his 10th point. 3 players in double figures now for BPC. Mason Moore's going to try and drive on Dalton Huffman. He does, but he can't get the finish. Perelku with the rebound, just under 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Nate Kramer. Caden Palm pumps, drives baseline, pulls up. Off no good is the shot. The ball is tipped away by Dalton Huffman, picked up by Caden Palm, gives it to Perelku. 6:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Back to Palm it goes. Now to Nate Kramer with the pick. Pick and roll, and it's knocked out of bounds by Andrew Hunt. Possession to BPC. Hunt got in and just poked that ball away at the last second. Not letting Nate Kramer get a catch on it. Kramer going to inbound it now for BPC. Does right to Palm. Palm can't finish, but he's going to be fouled. Andrew Hunt's going to pick up the foul. His first, team's first of the second half. Caden Palm hits that free throw. Cameron Kramer and Clayton Hunt checking in for the Cyclones. Caden Palm's second free throw is good. Missed his first 3, made his second 2. BPC opens it up to a 37-10 lead now. Cordell with it. He'll pull up three, top of the key. Off, no good. Nate Kramer with the rebound. Perelku going to push it back for BPC. 6:17 to go. Perelku gives it to Lane Huffman, right side. He goes on the dribble, top of the key now. Looks down to Perelku. Gives to a cutting Nate Kramer, who had it nearly knocked away by his own player. Now Lane Huffman with the rebound on Kramer's miss. Jumper no good by Palm. Gets his own rebound, dumps it down to Nate Kramer. Baseline jumper, about 13 feet is long. It's tipped around. Wislet has it, and he has it taken away by Hilton, more or less, because he went behind his back right to Hilton, but he was trying to go dribble behind his back. Nonetheless, the Cyclones come up with it. Clayton Hunt with the basketball now as he gives it to Cameron Kramer. 5:30 remaining in the third quarter. Wislet's going to drive. His finger roll is no good. Rebound to Dalton Huffman. They got a player down behind the play. It's going to go to the Cyclones, and Wislet is still down behind the play. They're going to take a brief timeout. Going to walk him off the floor. He went up for the layup and kind of came down awkwardly on his right side. And Xavier Hilton, or Mason Moore, comes in to replace him, excuse me. Cordell gives it to Mason Moore. 5:10 remaining, a little give and go. And a foul is going to be called on the floor. Osmond Perelku is going to pick up the foul. His second, team's first of the second half. Xavier Hilton gets it to Cameron Kramer, who gets it down to Clayton Hunt, who has it blocked from behind by Dalton Huffman. 4:54 to go. Perelku for three, right corner is good. Give him a game-high 13 now. 4:40 remaining. Cordell. BPC is up by 30, 40-10. Hilton with it. He has his pass taken away by Kramer, who gives it to Perelku, outlets it to Huffman, who can't finish another layup. 4:12 left in the third quarter. Three-corner shot from Cordell, off no good. Hilton with the rebound. I think that was a shot, but it ended up being a pass. It was Clayton Hunt. Perelku with the rebound. He's going to back things out and set up the offense. Lane Huffman now to a cutting Palm. And a timeout's going to be called by the Cyclones. It's a 30-second timeout. It'll be the under 4 media timeout as Caden Palm got another 2 points. We'll take a break as well and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH in just a minute.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery.
At Ace, your backyard is right in our backyard. So when you need to feed your grass, remove the weeds, or wrangle those leaves, go to the best place that delivers on top brands like Ego, Toro, and Steel. No warehouse store can match the convenience of your locally owned neighborhood Ace. So stop on by. You can also order online for curbside pickup or get what you need delivered today. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their lawn care.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
I would have to say that is the most rewarding part of what I do, making a difference in people's lives. taking care of the women from puberty on through postmenopausal stages and seeing them go through the phases and stages of life.
Tanner Kleindentz checking in for BPC. Gavin Pimble and Tanner Pierce checking in for the Spartans as well. 3:39 to go in the third quarter. That was the media timeout. So it's Cordell, Kramer, Mason, Hilton, and Clayton Hunt on the floor for the Cyclones. On the floor for the Spartans, Perelku, Dalton Huffman, Pierce, Pimble, and Kleindentz. 3:28 remaining in the third quarter. Pimble with it. Up to Kleindentz. Perelku into Huffman. Pump fake, puts up a shot. It's blocked from behind. Rebound to Mason Moore. Three minutes remaining right now here in the third quarter. Clayton Hunt on the baseline, goes across to Mason Moore, wide open, and he'll get the first points of the quarter for the Cyclones. 42-12. Pimble going to drive. Cameron Kramer going to bring it up for the Cyclones. He's picked up by Perelku, ticked away by Pierce. Goes back to Kramer, who finally gets it to Mason Moore. Unofficially 8 for Mason Moore. Gavin Pimble with it now for the Spartans. To the lane on a give and go was Perelku. He's going to shoot 2 free throws. Foul's going to be on Cordell, his third. Team's second foul. Osman Perelku shooting 2 for the Spartans. First one rattles in and then rattles out. Carson Christensen checking in for BPC. Number 35, Andrew Hunt, replacing Xavier Hilton for the Cyclones. Perelku's second free throw is good. Cordell looking to drive, dumps it out to Andrew Hunt for 3. Long rebound off the floor picked up by Cordell. He was fouled by he was fouled in a big way by Perelku, and he spun him around and he traveled already, and he's like, you didn't call the foul, and he just kept spinning and walking, and they took about 4 steps before they ever called him for a travel. If he'd have stopped after 2, they probably would have never called it. They knew they missed the foul. They were going to let it go, but he just kept going until he got the travel call. Gavin Pimble with it, 1:40 remaining. Looking down was Perelku for Tanner Kleindentz. It's stolen away. Perelku kicked it away, but no call. And Tanner Kleindentz is going to get the foul and the bucket. We'll see who the foul's called on. The bucket is good. 35. Andrew Hunt picks up his second. Team's third. Tanner Kleindentz going to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play attempt here. Rebound, jump ball, possession to BPC. (45-14) is the score. Kramer nearly lost it, saved it in to Andrew Hunt. Hunt's going to drive, finger roll no good. Rebound on the floor. Goes to the Cyclones. 1:16 remaining. Cameron Kramer to Cordell. 1:12 remaining. Andrew Hunt, he'll try the three left side. It's off, no good. Rebound to Clayton Hunt. Mason Moore had it blocked by Kleindienst. Tanner Pierce is going to bring it up. 57 seconds remaining. He'll stop top of the key, looks down to Carson Christensen, and they're going to call him for a travel. Tried to pump fake, but he walked when he was doing it. Good idea, and he had a good look at a basket. He just shouldn't have shuffled his feet, and he'd have had it. Good look by Tanner Pierce. 45 seconds remaining. Andrew Hunt's jumper's off, no good. Rebound by Clayton Hunt. Foul going to be called on BPC.
44,
Tanner Pierce going to pick up the foul. His first, team second. Clayton Hunt is going to be shooting 2 free throws for the Cyclones. .39 seconds remaining. Hunt misses the first. Second one is hard off the front of the rim. Rebound to Kleindienst. He missed them both. 34 seconds remaining. Gavin Pimble's going to drive. His shot's going to be blocked by Mason Moore. And he got away with a carry, and he's going to get the layup to fall. Give him 6 straight points for the Cyclones. 17 seconds left. Tanner has it. Tanner Pierce has it knocked away. Cameron Pierce comes up with it. Cameron Kramer. Shot is off, no good. That's the end of the third quarter. We'll take a break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH right after this.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. 45-16. 8 minutes remain here. It'll be Cyclone basketball. Landon Chambers in for BPC. Andrew Hunt misses the shot. BPC with the rebound. Carson Christensen gives it to Connor Upton. 7:39 remaining. Carson Christensen with it to Ethan McKim. McKim's going to drive, pump fake. Pierce, jumper, off, no good. Andrew Hunt takes it back the other way. His shot's no good. Tipped off of Pierce, out of bounds. Possession to the Cyclones. Tipped out of bounds, back to the Cyclones. 7:22 remaining. That was kicked out of bounds by Pierce. Going to finally be inbounded to Mason Moore. He's going to drive, and he misses a shot. Pierce with the rebound. Goes back the other way now. Connor Upton with it. Carson Christensen to Upton. Landon Chambers. He's going to throw one up, and it's good. Landon Chambers hits the three. And the student section going nuts. Now Connor Upton with the steal. His layup is off the front of the rim, no good. Carson Christensen with the rebound. It's no good. Rebound by Ethan McKim, and he gets it to fall. Should have a running clock the rest of the way now. 50-16 is the score. There was a travel. Whistlett's going to shoot it anyway, and going to be out of bounds possession to BPC. Xavier Hilton checks in, replacing Cordell. Cheers for Landon Chambers to try another one. He will. And it's just off the rim, no good. McKim with the rebound. He's going to try and get it back out to Chambers. Can't get it there, though. He's going to go back the other way with Whistlet. He's going to put up the finger roll. It's off, no good. Rebound to Hilton, who struggles to get it under control. Finally does. He goes across to Andrew Hunt. He's going to be fouled by Upton. Foul's going to be on Connor Upton, I think. It is. Third foul on the Spartans. Andrew Hunt made the first one. Missed the second. McKim with the rebound. Chambers to Christensen. Baseline to Pierce. Into McKim. McKim's going to go out to Landon Chambers. Off, no good. Corner three is good. Andrew Hunt gets his first three of the game. He tried a couple. That's the first one he's able to make. Pimble to Christensen to McKim. Pierce, pump fake, pull-up jumper, 10-foot, baseline, good. Xavier Hilton up top to Mason Moore. 3:50 remaining. His runner's off, no good. Moore gets his own rebound. Out to Whistlet to Hunt. He'll get a good look at the basket and he'll get the fall. And a steal by Keaton Whistlet. He gets the reverse layup to fall. BPC takes a 30-second timeout. It'll be they're not going. I thought they were going to. Connor Upton checks in. Tanner Kleindentz checks in for BPC. Ben Wren, Cameron Kramer, Andrew Hunt, Clayton Hunt, and Keaton Whistlet on the floor for the Cyclones. Pimble, McKim, Christensen, and a jump ball is going to be called as Clayton Hunt turned around and didn't realize that Christensen was right there. Just kind of turned around nonchalantly, and Christensen tied him up, excuse me. So it'll be BPC basketball after the jump ball. Connor Upton. And he has traveled. He stood up with the basketball. Of course, he might have fallen because he got pushed, but that's neither here nor there. I don't know. Just trying to let him play a little bit. It's a thin line of letting them play and what you call and what you don't. Wisled's going to drive. His floater's off, no good. Clayton Hunt with the rebound. And he cleared out Christensen with the hip, but Carson Christensen's going to pick up the foul.
31, Carson Christensen picks up the foul in his first, team 4 down the line. Clayton Hunt.
Clayton Hunt going to shoot a couple more free throws. He missed 2 in the third quarter. Clock is running, folks. It's a 30-point lead, so the clock continues to run, or was 30 points in the fourth quarter. He missed the first. Second free throw, off, no good as well. McKim with the rebound. Pimble with it. Out to Connor Upton for 3. Off, no good. McKim with the rebound. He's going to put it back. He's going to get called for a travel. Landon Chambers checking back in for BPC. Wisled with it. Under a minute to go now. Wren. Oh, gosh, he got hammered. They're just letting him go now. They're finally going to call a travel. Clayton Hunt got absolutely murdered down there. They didn't call a foul, but it's hard to call fouls with the clock running here in the last minute because it just lets the clock run out. There's a 3 on the way, off, no good. And they're going to call a foul, and that'll end the game for all intents and purposes. Clayton Hunt, I believe.
Clayton Hunt picks up the foul in his third, team 4.
That's his third. Pimble with it. Gavin Pimble's going to try to get in the scoring column. He does not, and that's how the game will end. Final score, 52-24. We'll take a break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, in just a couple minutes.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True Convection Cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True Convection Cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
Well, we were camping, and then I got a phone call from my neighbor and said that we got hit by a storm. He said, you better come home because there's no roof. He said, I look up and see the sky. He didn't know what you were going to do, where you're going to go, but Country Financial took care of us.
We anticipate something that we hope never happens, but when it happens, we are there to make good on our promise.
And welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. Before we go to the girls' game, we'll go through some stats here real quick. For the Cyclones, 6 points unofficially for Mason Moore, 6 points for Andrew Hunt. Hunt was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 4 points for Xavier Hilton, if Jake's stats were correct, so that's what we'll go with. I thought that Moore had 10 points. 2 points for Cole Cordell. 0 for 1 from the free throw line for Cameron Kramer. 1 point for Clayton Hunt. He was 1 of 5 from the free throw line. 5 points for Keaton Wislett. The Cyclones are 2 of 8 from the charity stripe. For BPC, 2 players finished with a game-high 14 points. That's Caden Palm, who finished 2 of 5 from the free throw line, and Osmond Perelku, who was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Also in double figures for BPC, Dalton Huffman, who scored all 10 of his in the first half. 4 points also for Tanner Kleindens, who was 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. Lane Huffman finished with no points, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Landon Chambers had a 3. Gavin Pimble had a 3. Tanner Pierce had 2, and Ethan McKim had 2 for the Spartans. The Spartans finished 5 of 12 from the free throw line. So that'll do it for this broadcast here. For the boys varsity game, we have another feed that you'll have to check out. For the girls JV contest, that'll come on in about 7 or 8 minutes. Thanks for joining us here for this JV contest. Once again, final 52-24. BPC downs the Cyclones of West Prairie. We'll be back in just a little bit on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. This postgame show is brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell. And cheer the Spartans on to victory. We'll see you in the next stream in just a few minutes.